Guys, it's your own boy, the one only Great Dane, back with day 938 Star Drop opening, and again, I'm a Supercell creator, and in the Supercell creator program, I guess it's more accurate to say I'm working on getting towards the more official stages of being in the creator program, but at the same time, I would like to say that something bigger, a more significant event is coming. I should be able to give away some freebies to you guys. Again, whether it's one or two just depends on how well we do. BrawlStars already kind of teased it in a video recently. Again, I was going to try to maintain it as a surprise, but if you really want to know, I'd go watch his video on it. But again, I'll probably need at least 20,000 people in order to get at least 2 of the item. So again, it's not going to be easy to do, but at the very least I should still be able to give everyone at least 1. And I don't know if it's based per creator or not. If it isn't, I might just compile a list for you guys so we can get a crazy amount of the reward. But again, I don't think they're going to be that generous. We'll have to see. And again, usually I would have my 6 daily wins. I haven't actually tried to get them yet. I was very busy yesterday, and I didn't get as far as I would have liked with trophies on Mortis. I did still get a pretty significant amount, just not as much as I would have wanted. But I don't even think I tried to get any wins, so I'm surprised it's still registering that I have one. I'll get the rest after this, as well as the Supercell Store Daily Freebie. I haven't even checked into that yet, but let's see what we have.
Super rare.
Starting with a super rare of 100 coins and 30 credits. I have 2 wins apparently. I don't know why. I didn't try to. A rare 50 coins.
Super rare.
3. Super rare of 200 XP doublers. 4.
Super rare.
Super rare of 50 power points. How do I have 4 wins? That doesn't make any sense. I went back to the lobby. I don't know why it registers like that, guys. I really don't. But anyway, I have a daily streak, day 348, with a reward of 10 credits, and the fortune of the trophy climb will be hard, but worth it. Again, I'm just going to take a quick pause to get the 2 other star drops, as well as log into the Supercell store and get that daily freebie, so I'll be back in a second. Alright, so I'm back with 2 more wins and the Supercell store daily freebie, which today looks to be power points. Again, I believe it's 100. Let's see what we have.
Super rare.
A super rare of 100 coins.
Super rare.
And a super rare of 100 coins again, and it is 100 power points. So again, the reason I'm playing Mortis now instead of ranked, again, if you guys weren't paying attention to the polls, it looks like 70% as of right now want me to push Mortis, and the vote from before chose Mortis over the other brawlers, again, pretty significantly. Not saying that there weren't other votes for the other brawlers or ranked, but Mortis is just such a classic. Of course, you guys are going to vote for Mortis majority of the time here. So again, from my experience so far, my club is even telling me, don't you think that's a terrible idea? Mortis has so many counters right now. So here's my plan, right? This is why I'm doing it in Loaded Showdown, specifically when it's Bumper Bonanza. And again, you guys voted for that anyway. Is that I'm basically trying to play the least amount of Mortis that I can, if that makes sense. So my strategy is I get in the car, get as many power-ups as possible, and just wait out the match. That is literally the entire strategy. Wait until, again, however many people's left are just about to start fighting each other, drive into the poison cloud so I can get the maximum amount of 5 seconds of survival, and then I use my invincibility gadget here, Creature of the Night, to get another extra, I think it's like, I don't have it timed exactly, I want to say you get an extra second of survival, and of course it can heal you too if you somehow manage to hit the thing, but it's almost ridiculously impossible to hit because the actual area of effect it has is so small. I usually just use it for the extra second of survival regardless. And what I will say, so the reason this strategy is working quite well, and I'll let you guys know some pointers if you want to push Mortis right now too, is when you're in the, I'll call them bumper cars, I don't know what else they're supposed to be, just cars in general. When you're inside one, as long as you don't use a brawler specific pin or spray, no one's actually going to know what brawler you're playing. So they're not going to know I'm playing Mortis, and they're not going to want to risk trying to fight me, because if I'm Bull with a super or something, they're just not going to want to take that on because Bull's just broken right now. So as long as I don't reveal that I'm playing Mortis, they're not as likely to attack me. If they see I'm playing Mortis, they're almost definitely going to try and take me out, because I really can't do much as Mortis unless I have my super. And again, at most, all I can do is get an extra second of survival with the gadget. So it's always best if I can survive until the very end without fighting anyone. But the other thing that I really need to be careful of is if there's an El Primo in the match, he can throw you out of the car if he gets close to you, and then of course everyone will see that I'm playing Mortis, and I will get destroyed in 2 seconds. So again, don't use Mortis pins or sprays, and don't get near any El Primos in the match. But other than that, all you have to do is drive around, make sure you're not engaging in any fights. Unless, of course, you know, someone's like really low on health and you actually think you can take them out with Mortis. I wouldn't even risk trying to take out Bull with like 48 health. You'll still somehow manage to die by playing Mortis because he'll insta-stun you and then you just die anyway. Again, Bull is just really broken right now. Even at low health, I don't even think it's a good idea to try to attack him with Mortis. So again, I do think this is going to be tricky. I think it's going to be nearly impossible to get first, but I have a really, really good chance at making second. And as you guys know, if you're playing Showdown in order to get Prestige 3, all you need to do is make top 3, and I think that's actually very doable as long as I play very carefully. Again, I can pretty consistently make at least, I'll say, top 4, and of course 4th you don't lose anything, so as long as I can make enough top 3s, I can definitely get to Prestige 3, and I haven't even hit 2 yet, so hopefully I'll at least get another 1,000 trophies today and then be able to finish it off tomorrow. Again, I'm not thinking I'll finish it off today, which just depends on how busy I am, but I definitely hope I can finish it off tomorrow because I really do think this is my best chance here if I am going to get a Mortis Prestige 3. But anyway, let's get into the rest of the stuff going on here. And again, of course, a shout out to you guys for actually participating in the polls to give me an idea of what I should be doing here. But we have Magic Lamp, Larry and Lori's offer still for another, actually it goes out today. You have the Najia offer, lasts the same amount of time as the Buffy offer, unfortunately, so I have to keep listening to that Buffy sound effect. We have the Pierce and Globert Hypercharge offers for a day longer than the Najia offers. We have Shivnita at that pretty good discount, but again, I'd rather try and get for free. I have some decent Nita skins already. Daily freebie of 15 coins as well as 5 credits, and there's another resource offer in the shop. Again, just don't really want that. Make sure to put in a creator code. Again, hopefully I should be getting my own relatively soon. I think you need to be at like the max tier for that in the program though, so it's still gonna take a while though. Okay, so as of today I have 200 XP doublers and 212,413 power points. And again, it looks like that event where I'll be able to give you guys a freebie should also help count towards my quest to, I'll say, level up in the creator program. So again, I'll get you guys more details on that once it actually drops, but there's still about 2 days until it does. And again, you could just go watch Ray BrawlStars video. He goes over it in specifics if you guys want to spoil it, I'll say. But otherwise, it doesn't come out for 2 days anyway, so there's no point in really talking about it in my opinion right now. But something else I want to look at quick is I have this donation of 1 random event rewards from the BSC. That's the BrawlStars Championship. But as you know, that happens quite a while ago, so I'm really confused as to what this is, because as you guys know, I already claimed all the esports rewards. I got the spray, I got the pin, the crying star drop pin that is. I actually have no idea what this is. I think I'm just going to claim it because if it's a star drop, it's whatever. I have no idea what this is. Apparently it's a chaos drop. Why am I getting this now? I have no idea.
Super rare.
Super rare of 100 coins. Am I getting that because I participated in last month's event, maybe? Again, it's not like we lost the entire thing, but we didn't even make it past round 1. I don't think that's from the esports. I don't know why I'm getting that. I'm really confused, honestly. Because I have the random event rewards right here, so I just don't know why I got that. Maybe you guys can clue me in on that one. But the other significant thing, carrying on from the help and support page, again, Prestige 3, so we discovered that there is no Prestige 3 icon, but something else going on, as I showed you guys in yesterday's video, is for some reason the Prestige 3 Shelly title isn't showing up on my profile, and of course, all they had to say was going back to, again, this is the automated support, so even if I respond to that, it's just going to make me open up another ticket anyway, but they're essentially just saying, oh, it's probably a device issue. Again, I've had other people look at my profile, it's very clearly not a device issue, so again, I'm just gonna try and get this Mortis Prestige 3, equip that to my profile and see if that one displays correctly, because if it does, it definitely proves that it's an issue on Supercell's ends, and if it does, I'm gonna point that out to them, and then they're actually gonna have to deal with it. So again, I don't know why they always jump to, oh, did you update your app? Did you get it from the Google Play Store? Of course I did. What? Why is that always the first thing they jump to? It's not a device issue. I don't know. I mean, of course they have to be sure, I guess, but I'm using the official app, guys. There's no crazy nonsense going on here. It's just a game issue. Again, I'll even show you guys here. Have it re-equipped to the Great. Other titles are working, just not the Prestige 3 one. They call it the Neon title or something like that. But the Neon one doesn't appear to be working. Again, I'm going to keep working on this Mortis Prestige 3. I'm going to get there as quickly as I can. Again, hopefully by the end of tomorrow, because I want to make sure I do it during this Loaded Showdown Bumper Bonanza event again. Just don't know if I'll be able to do it otherwise. It's very, very difficult to play Mortis in regular Showdown with the current meta. So, again, no special quests going on here. Again, I want to do my due diligence here. I don't think there's all that much going on today. It doesn't look like it. Nothing new in the news tab. If you're up in mode selection, again, of course, we have Bumper and Bonanza. I highly suggest you guys utilize this mode to push a brawler you wouldn't usually push to get them as high in trophies as you can, even if you're not going for Prestige 3, because it doesn't really matter what brawler you choose as long as you can stay in the car as long as possible. Because no other brawler is going to know which one you're playing as long as you don't use the brawler specific pin or emote. Maybe they can tell by the health. If you're using a lower health brawler, that's not necessarily a good look, but generally they're not going to be able to tell. We still have the Najia event. Again, I'm probably going to do that with clubmates on the last day. We actually have Soul Collector back. I'm surprised to see that. Hoot Hoot Hill with the Slow Bullets mod. Again, you guys got to let me know if you're playing the Slow Bullets mod. We have Wipeout, Hello Always Ends With a Goodbye, Brawl Hockey H is for Holiday, Wipeout 5v5 Icy Ice Park, and Brawl Arena Mirage Arena, as well as free play Brawl Ball Beach Ball, and Duo Showdown Penguin Wars as the winner of the day. Again, it does look like a fairly interesting map, probably pretty fun. I'm sure that's why it won. But yeah, again, unless there's a bunch of win traders, which luckily they don't actually seem to show up in Loaded Showdown that much from when I've been playing, so again, just more reason to play Loaded Showdown if you like to push in Showdown, because the win traders don't appear to play in Loaded Showdown, they still stick to regular Showdown. At least I haven't really seen win trading so much as just regular teaming in Loaded Showdown. Of course, there's always still going to be teaming, you got to be careful of that. But again, all you need to do is survive. Don't even, in this mode specifically with the cars, don't worry about taking anyone out. Just get as many power-ups as you can, stay in the car, and just survive. That is how you win this one. And when it comes down to the people fighting when the poison clouds are closing in, you'd be surprised how many times driving into the poison clouds will actually help you survive longer than actually staying in the area of survivability, I'll call it, right? The small square that is created. And again, of course, with Mortis, that extra second of invulnerability is always going to be amazing. So everything else is terrible, but that one thing is incredibly useful for doing this. So yeah, again, thank you guys for voting in the polls, and I will try to get this Prestige 3 as quickly as possible. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're up to date when I start getting away with those freebies. Again, every BrawlStars video will show you what it is, but other than that, see how far I can take this, guys.